Hello and welcome back to a new video regarding the best Pokemon arcade game right now. And it's me, post-Japan MPI, because I had to resort to this due to an unconducive environment to talk in, as well as the unfortunate state of my throat. At many periods where I filmed my Mezastar videos, I had some issues with my voice, so it's up to the current me to carry this video. For now, let's just begin with how the game works, shall we? I shall try my best to include footage based on topics I'll be covering. First, how you play the game. Of course, coins go in, 100 yen. But unlike Ga-ole, we are not required to insert coins in order to continue playing. However, we only start with 3 turns, with each catch attempt increasing our turns by 1 up to 5. 100 yen each, by the way. We begin with 2 modes, Battle and Catch. With Battle, it's actually much closer to Threater, where you select an area to fight in with 2 possible Pokemon to encounter. When battle begins, you immediately encounter either one of the bosses and have to defeat it, preferably within 3 turns, followed by a chance to catch it. Other modes include Trainer Battles, Raid Battles and VMAX encounters. If you defeat it before 3 turns, you immediately encounter the next boss or a secret encounter. In this case, you can decide if you want to continue or not. I highly recommend paying 200 yen at the very start of the game to get the memory card. It gives you an extra chance for a Master Ball, allows you to have an arsenal of support Pokemon, customized cracked outfits, achievements, and web access to your profile. Next, let's move on to battling. When the battle begins, they will first ask you to place 3 Pokemon chips within the slots. Place it at the bottom of the slot. They will also ask you to scan a support Pokemon if you have it. Otherwise, you can skip that part. Once you place all the chips, press any of the circle buttons to begin battle. When your Pokemon appears on the screen, move the chip of the Pokemon you want to attack to the top of the slot. This will show the effectiveness of its attack. If you're sure you want to attack, press the circle button again to initiate the attack roulette in the same style as Ga-ole. Press the button to stop the roulette at the number you want, preferably the highest number. For certain 5-star and 6-star Pokemon, they have special once per battle abilities that can be triggered. For example, if the chip shows a chain symbol, it means when you first attack using that Pokemon, you can trigger a chain attack, which allows all 3 of your Pokemon to attack together. A VMAX symbol allows your Pokemon to enter the VMAX state that increases its attack values on the roulette. The Z move symbol is the same as the one in Ga-ole. Press the button in sequence for a spectacular attack. There are a few others to mention, like the double attack or the partner calling ones, but thankfully the game explains how it works visually, so you should be able to experience it for yourself. Once your Pokemon attacks once, your Pokemon will enter a fatigue state, which reduces its attack roulette to just 10. You cannot choose. You will have to attack with another Pokemon to allow it to recover. Chain attacks in particular forces multiple Pokemon to attack, so if you use all 3 to attack, your entire team would be fatigued. So it's best to use chain attacks if you are sure you knock the Pokemon out, as it will otherwise waste a turn. During an attack, you can mash the button until the bar reaches the max and stop. There is no further advantage to continuing to mash the button, and unlike Ga-ole, it will not affect your encounter chance. There are certain events that will trigger at point. For example, if the boss is close to defeat, you might be prompted for a button mash event to deplete the boss's HP bar. These will not be covered thoroughly, but the instructions are typically shown on the screen visually. Now, we go to catching. The process and steps that follow resemble Ga-ole, so if you've played it before, you can skip this. If not, upon attempting to catch it, a roulette for your ball will appear for you. Despite it being a roulette, it's mostly random. Even if you time the button, when the bar flashes white, you can tell the place it landed on is not where you would have normally stopped it. Do feel free to try though. Once you've caught a Pokemon, if you have more than one, you can pick which one to get. You can also tell if there's a trade chance by a grey circle that appears above the option. It is recommended to at least see what it is before deciding. It usually trades on an equal rarity, but you can potentially trade up. After that, when reaching the end of the round, you will have an opportunity to insert a coin to catch Pokemon hiding in bushes, with the typically bigger bush providing higher tier Pokemon. Note that it is very possible to obtain 6-star Pokemon from this feature, but it's very unpredictable. Upon starting the catch phase, a selector will randomly move between the available bushes. Press the button to throw the ball, and it'll land on the bush it stops on. Basically like the roulette. A fast reaction will allow you to choose which bush you throw at, but the cursor moves very far. So do take note of that. These two features make up most of what you experience playing the game. There are many other smaller mechanics you can observe, but I will lightly go over them. First, the VMAX raids. These raids, if they appear, will immediately show itself upon starting the game. You basically fight a VMAX or GMAX Pokemon and have a chance to catch it. Next, we go to trainer battles. This mode appears randomly when starting the game, where a trainer will challenge you to battle. If you happen to defeat them, you will usually unlock a cosmetic item that you can equip. You will not be able to catch their Pokemon, but at the end of the battle, they will give you one free throw for the catch mode. Next, boss raids. These raids are only possible when two players are playing on a Mezastar machine. One interesting thing to note is that this mode is only available if you have players on both machines side by side. Meaning, if you're playing on a different set of machine, it is impossible to encounter a boss raid. For example, if you see on the screen, the left side or the right side, you can tell the color is a little bit darker. That's actually a fake border. So technically it's two machines. Technically it's a single machine, but when a mode change happens, that middle thing will lift up and it becomes one giant screen. That is like really very cool. I did not know that until like just when I was about to go back to Singapore. But yeah, I managed to catch a Primal Palkia, which is one of the season's current Pokemon. But basically, you and your partner will team up to fight this really strong boss Pokemon, and if you catch it, both of you get it, which is really really nice. But you know, just know that these are like Primal Dialga, Primal Palkia, maybe Primal Calgra Groudon, and some other stuff. These are the kind of Pokemon that will be involved here. But well, this marks the end of my commentary. I will continue showing more gameplay, and potentially if the sound is good enough, hopefully you can hear the music, sounds and effects. But I think probably not, because I play in the arcades and all these kind of noisy places, so it's kind of hard to get a hold of like the audio. Maybe next time I'll place a mic like right at the speaker, I don't know, maybe. But for now, please enjoy the gameplay and good luck with your Mezastar journey. So far it's only available in Japan, but when it retires from Japan, you can expect it to reach not globally, but the places where we have Ga-ole right now. Basically, we get the old stuff. Anything that Japan like retires, we get. So like Ga-ole was there in Japan when I went there 5 to 6 years ago. So now they're currently at Mezastar, so we are getting Ga-ole. So when they move on to the next one, I don't know, maybe Galaxy Brain or something, then we are gonna get Mezastar. So take this as kind of like a sneak preview, and I hope you enjoyed this little commentary, and I hope you continue to enjoy the gameplay videos. And I'll see you all very very soon. Bye.
2ターン目。相手のボスが攻撃してきそうだ。そのポケモンは疲れているよ。相手の攻撃。味方の攻撃。攻撃ルーレット。君のポケモンは疲れている。ボタン連打でパワー全開。相手が弱っているぞ。ボールを投げよう。ゲットタイム。必ず1匹捕まるよ。3ターン目。相手のボスが攻撃してきそうだ。そのポケモンは疲れているよ。先に攻撃できそう。味方の攻撃。攻撃ルーレット。赤い数字を狙え。サポートルーレット。ポケモンを止めろ。攻撃アップ。ボタン連打で覚えた。その調子。急所に当たった。相手が弱っているぞ。ボールを投げよう。ゲットタイム。必ず1匹捕まるよ。メモリータグボーナス。ボタンで止めろ。モンスターボールだ。やったー。ポケモンを捕まえたぞ。君のサポートポケモンが増えたよ。こいつは新たなボスが現れた。スターボルタラス。相手のボスが仲間を呼び出した。スターヨノモ朝霧。ボーナスターンゲット。4ターン目。相手のボスが攻撃してきそうだ。先に攻撃できそう。味方の攻撃。攻撃ルーレット。赤い数字を狙え。サポートルーレット。ポケモンで止めろ。攻撃アップ。ボタン連打で覚えた。相手の攻撃。バトル終了。ラストゲットタイム。必ず1匹捕まるよ。最後にもう一度ポケモンを捕まえるチャンスがあるよ。ボーナスゲットタイム。4回挑戦できるぞ。ポケモンの気配がするぞ。必ず1匹捕まるよ。お疲れ様。結果を確認しよう。結果発表。今回のバトルスコアが出たよ。パートナーポケモンの洋服スターポイント獲得。レポート中レポート完了。転送完了。タグを取り出そう。タグを忘れずに取ってね。 後で